What it is, what it ain't, man. It's your boy, Plant Based Guy, and we're here with another episode of Make It Make Sense podcast. And today, we got a real special guest with us, our very first goddess on the platform. You already know what it is, man. We got the beautiful, sensational, fabulous Miss Black Rose in the building. What's going on, beautiful?
Hi, how are you? I'm glad to be here.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself, like.
I am a vlogger, streamer, anything social media. I'm still working on my following, but that's pretty much
So
it.
you're a content creator. You've been making like
Basically.
YouTube content and stuff.
Yeah.
No OnlyFans.
No OnlyFans. We keep it
She's
real.
a YouTube
classy.
creator.
And I'm also a film student too, so I'm learning how to make movies.
How long you been doing content for?
I've been doing content ever since really Snapchat really became like.
So how many years? Like,
oh,
for a while now?
Probably like 2014, 2015. And then I branched out and did YouTube starting in 2018.
So you got like a lot of videos? Like you got like over 100 videos?
I got, according to now, I got like 390 something videos on YouTube.
Damn. That's a lot. That made me feel behind. Like I got to get my weight up. Like,
listen, they say you ain't a real creator if you don't have more than 100 or at least or more than 100 videos on YouTube. Even without the following.
So what type of content you be making? Like day-to-day content or like
day-to-day life perspective? I talk about God a little bit. I don't know how people feel about that. But it's not super religious though.
When you say God, I ask a lot of people this question, who you consider God to be when you say God?
When I say God, I'm talking about that outward energy that you can't necessarily, well, two different perspectives, honestly. That outward energy that you can't really fathom or understand what is or why should be happening or going the way it's supposed to go is God. And then also I feel like your higher self is also a representation of God.
How long you been on your lock journey for?
Oh, I had started my lock since 2017. I feel like we on a struggle bus.
Yeah. Why you say that?
Because I wanted to cut my hair. Like, I went through this whole thing at the ending of last year. I wanted to cut my hair.
Yeah. So you know this is like Make It Make Sense, the podcast, right? So like the point of me creating this podcast to people to come on my platform and just like anything that you see people doing like on social media or public or anything that you just want like to make sense or that you think that don't make sense, it'll be like that you just want to talk about or explain it. But like, let's talk about it. It's that time. Females, males, we can go females first and then the males or everybody all together or just pop it off with something that the females do that you don't think makes sense. Because I never had a female on the podcast before. So this is my first time to get that different perspective. So I really want to talk about like what y'all females think that men do that don't make sense. And I can give you some feedback on that. And then I want to come and ask you some questions about what y'all do.
I feel like this is a general one.
Yeah.
But in 2024, why are y'all lying about being in relationships with people? Like, why are you lying about that? Like, you don't know what response you're going to get to the person that's on the outside. So why would you take that decision away from them to not? Because you never know what a person is into. Like, because I've actually been like, I'm not going to say initiated, but kind of, somebody basically tried to get me to be a part of their couple without my permission. It was more so like indirectly.
Like a polygamy relationship?
Yes.
I'm kind of manifesting towards, but I ain't gonna speak too much on that, but yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. It's just like, why are you lying by omission about relationships that you in?
I don't know. I feel like that some people like females really. Some people feel that people can't really handle the truth, but it's like it's up to them for them to decide that on yourself. Like let that female make that decision. But some guys like just used to telling females what they want to hear. Type. I had to learn and grow from that. Like telling females what they want to hear and lying in situations because I had to learn like what's done in the dark always comes to the light.
Wait, come out. Somebody calling you.
So it's like what's done in the dark always comes to the light every
That's
time. So it's
that's
like
so
ain't no
true.
point of even like lying about the situation. So yeah.
That's how I feel too. Like, especially like even if you're not necessarily in a relationship, but you like somebody, but you still fucking with your ex or whatever the case is, tell the person. Put it all on the table because secrecy is gonna fuck everything up regardless. Like, it doesn't make sense. Just like you said, everything that happens in the dark is gonna come out. Like, and it don't even matter how it come out. Like, because I've had situations happen to me where it's like I'm talking to somebody, and this person over here don't even know I'm talking to this person, but give me information about the person that I'm talking to, and it's just like you wouldn't know that if you didn't see something for yourself, if that makes sense. So yeah, tell the tell the people, tell the person that you're talking to everything. Be honest.
That's most definitely true.
Mm-hmm.
I just got a question like why y'all females like feel the entitlement to like change it? Not you personally, but I'm just saying females in general. Like they feel like they can change somebody or try to make them like the way they want to be with somebody a certain way. But like all females feel like a man gonna be for them, like and just for them. But I
Mm-hmm.
be trying to tell females like it's rarely that you're gonna find a male that's just for you, or like not even necessarily that. Just like you know keep it honest about the situation.
I
So
feel like it's the potential. Like, a woman can see something in you that you might not even see in yourself, and you just like, damn, why she keep giving me chances, or why X, Y, and Z, and it's because she sees something that she can hold on to, and she gonna hold on to it until she gets tired.
I came to a point in my life, me personally, I don't know about anybody else, like, where for now at least, until I really find true love, like, I'm really planning on, like, I really don't be planning on just, like, be dealing with one female, be too hard, because I feel like different females have, like, different benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Not even just sex, like, I can go talk to one female about different conversations, like, they can understand completely what I'm saying, but, like, talk to my significant other or the person that I'm dealing with, they might not know what I'm understanding. But then that make them feel some type of way too, because they was like, oh, like you like sexual,
Mm-hmm.
like you get motherfuckers in mind, like you ain't even inside of my head, and then it's like maybe the connection is just not there spiritually. So
And it could very much so be there, be that too, because the signs be there. Like, you'll know if you see that you are looking for this particular trait or something in somebody, you and the person you talk to don't have it, you might gotta move around. You might gotta try something else. You might have to. But I feel as though you should still be honest about what you want.
a lot of people don't make it clear about their intentions from the start, and that be the main purpose because a lot of
Hmm.
people's intentions from the start be just to like
That word
have
intentions.
sex, and it's like, or they have hidden agendas, and it's like they not saying that at first
Exactly.
because they think that person might not be that easy and stuff like that.
And
So they
people
try
don't
to work their move and then end up getting into a move that they never wanted to work in the first place
and
and
people don't
end up stuck.
understand how powerful intention is, because if you are going into a situation and you may like the person, but you still want what you want out of the situation, that shit is going to show. Like, the intentions always come out. Like, I cannot express that enough. The intentions always come out. If you dealing with a person and you trying to figure out like, why is there so much confusion wrapped around this, it's because somebody intentions ain't pure.
I haven't had impure intentions in a while. I feel like I just really kind of go with the flow and trying to like, and that's a problem. Like because when you do that, it comes down to like something that you're really not with. It's like you going with the flow, and the other person like they want to be like go down another path that I can't go into detail, but they want to go
Hmm.
down the other path, that path that you're not going down, and you trying to go down that path, and then y'all end up switching paths when it come down along to what you really want. Then you're absolutely right because you didn't tell that person like this is not what I really wanted from the jump, and that's how it should get
And that's
messed
another
up.
thing too that I just found out, because I do a lot of self development, self education. So what you just said, your higher self don't know the difference between what you're saying what you want when you saying what you want versus actually going after what you want. So say like you dealing with a person and you got a checklist of things you want. But they might hit the personality stuff, but they life, like they got kids, and you may not want a person with kids, but you still choose to deal with that person and take that in, but you still may not get what you want in the end, and it's because it's not what you want initially, basically.
You
Like,
said you had another topic to talk about. So you had something else that you wanted to make sure.
um, fellas, for my guys, if it's after 12 o'clock p.m. and you hit up a female, what exactly do you expect to happen? Like, and and you keep doing it on a consistent basis, like you're repetitive about this, like you hitting a female up, like what you doing 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, what you think you gonna get? And especially if you like, I do want to fuck with you, da 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 da, but it's not lining up. The timeline,
Because booty call, I was at like that's the only time he called.
right?
Like, every time he hit you up.
Every time he hit me up, every time he hit me up, he at the club, he out and about. Da 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 da. What you doing, sir? What you want?
You already know what be at this point, like y'all should be already know. I feel like at this point, like y'all should be feeling the same way. Like dudes got to be slow. Like you really don't think in your brain. Like she should be thinking the same way. Like if I'm here, like you should be thinking that way. Like if I'm here, she already know what I'm calling her for.
Exactly.
So you should be already having that thing right. Like
so
like,
when I start acting funny when with you in person, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal.
Yeah.
Because we not on the same. Because I could actually like you, but you could actually just be wanting to fuck me.
Because that'd be me in the club. Like, if I'm hitting somebody up, it ain't gonna be nobody like who I've been really texting or conversing with all day. I'm trying to find out who's
quickest. Who the quickest?
Who gonna let a nigga?
Who the quickest?
Oh God, that's how men think. A lot of men don't be wanting to bring that to the table. That's how a lot of men think. Like I be telling a lot of females, like I tell like all the females, like all our intentions are always the same. Like we all want a pussy, and I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna say that as a man. Like we all want a pussy, but it's just about like how they gonna go about it. Is you gonna be respectful long enough to wait, or you gonna be respectful long enough to goddamn, or you just gonna go in and straight at it on the first date. We all want that, but it's just like
men are more patient.
Patience type shit.
Men are more patient than they let on, even if they do just want to fuck. I've learned that too. Like a man will wait it out. He will wait it out until he finally get in there.
Me personally, I feel like if like we're gonna say for instance, like we go on the first day, we chill, we smoking, and it's like if those are not your attention like that, like for me personally, like those I ain't gonna try to fuck like the first time me chilling with a female. So me being in my head, so like don't try to imply nothing that we gonna fuck. Don't try to be doing all that shit. Like if you doing that and you throwing shots and you doing a little sexual shit, I'm gonna think you trying to fuck. So I'm trying to fuck. But if you showing me that you're not on that type of time, like, but some females will try to lead you on and make it seem and then be like, oh, they had titties out of ass out. They be like, oh, what you doing? No, we got that. I'm like, what you mean what I'm doing? I'm like, what you mean what I'm doing?
What are you doing?
You got cheeks all in my face. Like, what you mean? I'm drunk. I'm on show. What you mean what I'm doing? Like, you know what I'm on. Like, and that be my thing. Like, oh, you thought you was about to get some? Like, yeah. Like, all right. Like, look how you got the cheeks out. What you mean? I thought I was about to get some. You come around here half naked.
That's true.
Like, make it make sense.
That's true.
For real.
That's true.
Y'all do that. Y'all do that to try to tease a nigga or some shit, or try to test. Put a nigga to a test to see if he gonna try to hit.
But
I ain't gonna lie.
But at the same time, you gotta know the type of woman you dealing with. Like, especially if you've seen this girl on multiple occasions. Look at how she dressed. Look at how she present herself. It's either, that's how she dressed or it's on this particular day she wanna fuck. Like, it's really like about how a woman, to me, presents themselves. A lot of women be like, well, I can wear whatever I want, a man shouldn't, da 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 da. But at the same time, y'all, that's a thing. It's a thing. Like, cause that's happened to me too. I've been around a dude and I'll be sitting there laying down. And he might see a little, I don't know, and he'll be like,
nah, that's different. That's kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie. Like, niggas looking for shit. Like, that's kind of weird. But I'm like, if we all out and goddamn, or we sit around, say for instance, you got hotline, you got your titties out, you goddamn come.
Right, like shit like that. And see,
like, that's too much.
I'm not even that girl. Yeah.
Fuck with me,
Yeah, like I'll just be sitting here, or I might be laying on the bed or something, and I'll lay down, and they'll automatically think, well, I've had a dude will tell me like I feel that as like you're enticing me, like you want me to, and that might not even be the case. You might just be trying to get comfortable around the dude for real. It might not even be that you want to fuck. Cause me, I'm not that girl that's gonna be like all up on you, and no, absolutely not.
I ain't gonna lie, females these days, like I ain't gonna lie, pretty much like what I've been seeing, like female, like oh, fuck, she pretty much gonna tell you nowadays,
And
like
she's gonna make it known.
females done got bold with it. It used to be y'all used to be shy, but now they chasing after what they want now.
Cause I
Female, like you want if a female want to fuck you nowadays, you gonna know off rip. Soon as you come to the crib, and if it
exactly.
ain't that, you already gonna know. Like ain't nothing going down. She all right. And female be saying that like, oh, I hope you know before you come over here. We ain't doing that. But to be honest, like I ain't gonna lie, I done had that shit happen sometimes, and then nigga end up striking still. And that shit, and I swear to God, like hold up, go my intentions over there, not even doing that. She already said we ain't about to fuck, so okay, we ain't about to fuck.
All right.
But then nigga go over
Then
there.
go over there. You like
Me being the male that I am, I'm still gonna goddamn try to work my move in some type of way. And then once that magic touch hit, it's a wrap. It's
yeah,
like
because nowadays I do feel like
your mouth can say one thing, but I don't go by your mouth. I go by like actions and vibrations. Like you can be telling me one thing, but your vibrations giving off a totally different thing. And I'm big on vibes.
Cause just like with the whole like role reversal thing now of like men feeling like women, a lot of women are more dominant now, or like what you said, going after what you want, and I feel like it has a lot to do with hyper independence. A lot of women are put in positions where they don't have to necessarily depend on y'all, or they put themselves in positions to where they don't depend on y'all, which could cause other things to take place. Now they got masculine energy that they're wearing at any given time, so that goes into everything else.
So would you think it's okay for like I believe in like polygamy, but like females be like, oh, how come we can have so and so, but y'all can have different females, but we can't. So like I was trying to, how you feel about that situation? Like females having multiple men. Cause like me personally, like I believe it's scientifically and genetically modified and proven. We already had the conversation before. I was like I don't think females should have multiple men.
I don't. I don't either. As far as like,
Finally, somebody that agrees because all females, every single you the first female that has actually agreed because like, all females are like, oh nah, if y'all can do it, why we can't? Or what? But explain.
cause it's just about everything is a double standard. But I feel like a woman should have one man because who? It's just to me, I don't know. Like I can't explain it. Mm.
We need some explanations. They be having a lot of explanations as far as to why they think they should have multiple men. But I can break it down to why.
Go ahead.
I think it's because like, but I want it from a female perspective because they try to make it sound like
Okay,
I'm a
so
narcissist or being sexist. When
I feel
say,
like um a woman might want to have different men for the benefits. I don't necessarily think it has anything to do with like feelings, because at some point she's gonna want to just have her person.
yeah, but I would say is to why like y'all females like y'all kind of emotional. Like y'all have sex out of emotion. So it's like that person who you have sex with, you tied to, it's like that's who you fall in love with. Like y'all love strong. Like us males, we can go out and have sex with a female, not even care.
Not even think
Y'all
about it.
females, if y'all have sex with a man, y'all gotta have some type of feelings for him, unless y'all get paid or something like that. But I feel like y'all females, like that's how y'all pretty much move with feelings. Like once y'all have sex with a man and tied to that man, that's y'all husband. Like y'all so tied.
And that's what I was about to get to too. That fucking spiritual connection. That shit is real. Like a bitch can really fuck a nigga and be dumb. Like dickdom. For real. Like she could fuck him and for the next 2 weeks try to figure out what's going on with her whole aura. Everything can be thrown off, especially if he not for her. That'll be the biggest. That'll be the biggest telltale sign. You like, what's going on? Like, what we doing? Like, what we got going on? Like, fucked up because y'all done created a spiritual covenant, which is, like you said, a marriage. Like, you can be spiritually bound to somebody through
Say
sex.
dig done would be like basically another phrase for delusion.
Oh, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say delusional. I would say more so like I don't even want to say love seat, but it's like a
So you would have to be in love with somebody to be dig done or just in love.
some feelings got to be there.
Love.
Some feelings got to be there, and if you feel like every time after y'all have sex, things aren't being like there's no reciprocity after that, then you could be feeling crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Some people look at sex to be different, but I look at sex as something like a sacred exchange.
It
That's what it
is.
is. That's what the actual the meaning stands for sex, like sacred exchange.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know. Like you get like magic, like transmute, like sex transmutation is something called sex
That is real.
transmutation. A lot of people don't know about that, but I learned that once I started studying the law of attraction, like
Mm-hmm.
about sex transmutation and like sex magic and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that.
How you can
Like
manifest stuff through orgasms.
exactly, and a lot of people don't know nothing about it. And it's just like I'll be dealing with certain people, and it's like I wouldn't even know where to start to come at somebody with that type of stuff.
Because it's real. Like you, like say we get married, but it's somebody that I used to fuck with years ago. We still got some type of connection going on.
Yeah.
That's a spiritual marriage outside of my legal one.
Yeah.
No, like it's not gonna work because you still got eggs in this basket. When you supposed to have given all your eggs to the farmer. Like so yes, like that sexual exchange of energies, that shit is real. And I experienced that with my last relationship. That's how I knew how real it was.
So how long you been single?
I've been single since October, like the beginning of October. Period.
So
Yeah.
what kind of content you got coming up? Like any upcoming content you like videos you got ideas on that you want to do? Like
Videos. I have been writing a script for a short film.
I swear to God, I was just thinking about that. Like making a movie type shit.
Yes. I've
I definitely
been.
got to be a part of that.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and then not only that, I got some friend. I got a friend who is trying to get a crew together to do a movie in the summertime.
You know, I need got them.
So, and he's looking for everything from lights to camera. He's really looking for a camera, a second
Let me know. I'll be a
camera
part of the
person.
team. You see, it's just me. I record the podcast by myself, edit it, and all that.
Yeah.
It's just me. Like I ain't got no help, so I'm looking for a strong, solid team. I seen the number 13 yesterday, and I looked it up, and it was like you need to start collaborating with more people. Like that's what you do. 13. You know, you start working with more people to elevate yourself. Basically, that's what the angel number meant. I put $13 on pump 13. I was like, hold on, I gotta see that.
Yeah, you gotta see what that means. No coincidences.
So they can find you at Black Rose on like all platforms, all social media.
Pretty much on Instagram, it is a black underscore rose. On YouTube, it's B Rose exclusive. On TikTok, it's B Rose exclusive. I just created the TikTok. I really hope they don't ban it, but it's okay if they do because I wasn't really on there anyway.
Would you ever think about like doing 10 verses, like a 10 versus Black Rose, like on your YouTube channel, like 10 men, 10? With you, it'll be 10 women and men. So like, you know, just 10 versus Black Rose, men and women.
Now he's telling my business, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, no, I've never really thought about it. Like,
I know me personally, I'm trying to do a 10.
I saw that on because I watched all the episodes of the podcast, so I saw that he was talking about doing it, and you should. You
Most
should.
definitely.
It'll be fun.
Anything else you want to let them folks know for get out of here and blast off?
Um, Whatever y'all want to do, make the decision and make it right. If you really want to do it, go for it. If not, hey. But seriously though, if you really want to make some shit happen out here, go for it. You don't need nobody permission. Just handle your business.
Yeah, man. It's another episode. Make it make sense. Podcast. Plant based God. Black Rose. Let's get it.